That it's possible for some of you to see me today is just another example of the speed at which things are changing all around us. I'm not surprised that many people feel lost and unable to decide what to hold on to and what to discard.
If you just stop being so stubborn, you'd realize that we do need a phone. It is just as important for you as it is for me.
That phone is for you. You.
Hello? Yeah. It's for you.
We slowly turn our eyes back to the charms of television advertising.
Honey, your coffee's undrinkable.
Pretty harsh.
Well, so's your coffee.
And he didn't even kiss me goodbye. You know, if I could just make a decent cup of coffee, I could relax.
That's Dale Robertson, star of Tales of Wells Fargo. He's keeping his gun hand in shape and enjoying a cigarette. Taste Pall Mall. So good.
Good looking, good tasting, good smoking Pall Mall. That's my cigarette.
There's a mix-up with Conacher and Arbor. Here's a fight in front of the mat. Take a look. They're hugging each other with the linesman trying to separate them. Arbor is Stu, Pete Conacher.
There are all kinds of steel towers, but our particular tower transmits television signals to energize a home receiver that has become a very important part of our young man's everyday life. He and his family depend upon it for a good deal of their entertainment.
This is my song.
His horizons are no longer confined to the front yard. He can see across oceans.
This is my melody.
They also depend upon it for much of the news and information of their community, state, and nation. It is a welcome guest in the home.
Color television will transmit this very conversation immediately. And this increase in communication will teach us some things, and it will teach you some things too. Because after all, you don't know everything.
Certainly is nice to meet some of Ricky's friends from Cuba after all these years.
Lucy quiere que le diga que está muy contenta de conocer a los amigos míos de Cuba después de tantos años de casado.
So, in America, when the sun goes down, and I sit on the old broken down river pier watching the long, long skies over New Jersey, and sense all that raw land that rolls in one unbelievable huge bulge over to the west coast, and all that road going, and all the people dreaming in the immensity of it.
The next shot will be the Vanguard going aloft. It is hoped to carry the first U.S. satellite into orbit in outer space.
The U.S. scientists realize the world is watching and waiting, and the Americans who swept this one out at Cape Canaveral know their fledgling is on the spot.
Witnessed a severe propaganda defeat for this country.
So these are Earthmen? How do you do?
Yes, sir. That's us.
You hear that, Charlie? The Goods have a chance of winning $94,800.
Yeah, well, I've only got one thing to say to them.
And what's that?
About me.
Again the weather changed to cold, then hot again, melting the ice and forming oceans. In the 20th century, man filled the air with radiation, which shook these prehistoric monsters from underground. The result was the first Anguirus.
has many uses for blowing up balloons, flying kites, and is used in the center of donuts.
The country feared Soviet leader Nikita Khrushchev.
We must be ready every day, all the time, to do the right thing if the atomic bomb explodes.
Will the mystery challenger come in and sign in, please?
What's good about rock and roll music?
Oh, I think it dates clear back to very early New Orleans, Dixieland, jazz, pop, and I certainly think that rock and roll is a combination of folk songs.
There'll be a 3-minute wait here while Mr. Thomas registers disgust.
Maybe I spoke too soon. The earth just started trembling again.
Are there not darker and more sinister secrets on this planet Earth, still unanswered, still baffling and defying man? With each step forward, does he not take several steps back? This, then, is the story of the price of progress to a little nation of people.